welcome to episode 2 of ESC Fan TV's A to Z of Eurovision. If you haven't seen episode 1, I'd highly recommend going and have a watch of it and let us know what you think in the comments. And we're going to kick off with Azerbaijan, and so it's Oben's turn. Hello, Oben.
Hello, I'm so excited. I'm loving this new series.
It's so good to have you. And you've got Azerbaijan. So shall we have a look at your number 3?
I'd climb up to the highest of them all. Me, just don't follow me. Unchain my soul for this moment in time. Now I'm yours and you're mine. Don't you think about giving in on the one you love? Take my soul, give me love, make me whole, hold me. Remember how we used to laugh, but now you're running from the past. Let's find a way to carry on. Hold me, if it's only yours and you're mine. So hold me.
And that was 2013 in Malmo. And it was Farid Mamadov with Hold Me. Came first in semi-2 and second in the grand final with 234 points. It was only beaten by Emily De Forest. Oben, why do you love that one?
Oh my God. The drama factor of this song is just over the roof. Like the facial expression of Farid, and his soul caged into a glass box, the lady with a backbone dress, and like the drama is amazing. And his vocals is just wonderful, right? And I love it. It's like passionate, it's depressive, but it's hopeful, and it's just a wonderful staging. And I think it's one of the most memorable. I thought this was supposed to be the song that Azerbaijan should have gotten their first win.
Yeah, he absolutely sold it to you, and you could tell on his face that he meant what he was saying. But yeah, the man in the box and the lady with the long red train on her dress, it was all super dramatic. He brought the drama.
Yeah.
And he nearly won.
Yeah.
Just not quite, which is a shame. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll win next time. I doubt it, but you never know. Anyway,
It was
let's look
too
at
soon for their second win anyway, so
well, yeah.
no hard feelings.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So let's look at your number 2.
You are my best friend. You are the best of me. The reason that I believe, and I try to keep us alive. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. When the music dies. Now every second that my heart keeps it. When the music dies.
And there we have it. That's 2012 in Baku with Sabina Babayeva, When the Music Dies. Came fourth in the grand final. Oben, what do you love about this one?
I mean, being from that part of Europe, that instruments and what was that old guy's name? It's very, very, very famous. That crying, traditional crying, singing, and like the only thing. No, I'm not gonna say it. There's nothing I can. There's no way I can fault that performance, and it's just like it was amazing. Again another Farid Mamadov case. The passion was there, the vocals was there, the drama was there, and obviously the home crowd cheer was there, and it was overall it's one of the songs that still like every now and then out of blue I just like belt out while walking in the street and scaring people away when the music dies, and that stucks with you.
I can imagine that, Owen, you doing that, to be fair. It was
I did
beautiful.
that.
She, as you belt it out in the street, she belted it out at Eurovision,
Yeah.
and she really meant it. And she looked stunning in that dress as well. She looked like a doll. The
Yeah.
complexion was absolutely perfect. And I like the fact that you had the bloke just sat in the corner, sort of
In the
singing,
space.
singing the traditional music. So you had the modern and the traditional, which I always think at Eurovision goes down really well, and people vote for something with
I
a bit
wonder,
of
was it
tradition in
the
it.
first projection dress? I don't know, but it might be the beginning of an era of projection dresses.
I can't see it being the first, to be fair. There must have been thousands over the years.
Yeah.
We'll do a show on projection dresses. We'll pick up top
There you
50
go.
projection dresses.
Amazing idea.
Well, we'll save that for next year.
Yeah. So,
And here we have Oben's number one.
Always on my mind, always in my heart. I've been waiting for you night after night, like a shadow staying close to the light.
Stand beside me and I see a million birds of
And that's 2000. Oben, was this robbed?
it's simply an anthem, right? It's just the cheesiest pop music at its best, and like it's it's such a wonderful. I mean, like I use it everyday life. Like when I sign off a letter or a message or something, always on my mind, always in my heart, right? It's
Yeah.
such a close to your heart sentence. And Arash is an amazing composer, or he also composed 2022 for Cyprus, Ella Ella, and he's an amazing composer. Isel is a wonderful stage presence, and it was just infectious. Like the whole thing, you just like
Yeah.
want to be remembered in 50 years, maybe more.
We have danced many a time to this one. It comes on and going, yay! And it's like, yeah, we're all flinging each other around. All I
Yeah.
want to know is, why does she have one shiny leg?
And then just like a strip of purple cloth. It's just like
Yeah.
so random.
Is there a meaning to having one shiny leg?
Bionic.
And that wind machine, where was that placed? That was right up a hoo-hoo, wasn't it? Everything just went up.
Her coochie must be like freezing.
It's like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of wind coming straight up at you, and hair's going like, it's brilliant. Absolutely
Marilyn
brilliant.
Monroe moment, I think, right?
I think it was worse than Marilyn Monroe. It nearly blew her off the stage.
Yeah, it was just
Oh my
I don't know,
goodness.
crazy.
It's an absolute classic. It's a banger. I love it. It makes you smile so much when you watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, Oben, they were a very, very good 3 pick for Azerbaijan. We'd like
Thank you.
everyone to let us know, do you agree with Oben? If you don't, let us know in the comments. And if you do, let us know in the comments. It's all good. Oben doesn't mind. He'll be fine with it. So that's it. Yeah, he'll be fine with it. So that's it for Azerbaijan. But Oban will be back later on in the alphabet. But for now, we say goodbye, Oban. Bye.
Thank you. I love you. Bye.
So that's all of the letter A's done and dusted. So now we'll move on to the letter B, and we'll kick off with Belarus. Hello, Georgina.
Hello, hi everyone.
I hope you're all right today.
Yeah, I am good. How are you?
Brilliant. I'm fine, thank you. Let's see what Georgina's number 3 is.
Once I gave you one more chance, but I'm not Patrick Swayze, you're not Jennifer Grey. I don't wanna be a trophy house today. I'm not gonna be your boyfriend this late, 'cause I'm tired of being your sweet cheesecake. I don't wanna be a trophy house today. I'm not gonna be your boyfriend this late, 'cause I'm tired of being your sweet cheesecake. I don't wanna be a trophy house today. I'm not gonna be your boyfriend this late, your sweet cheesecake. Oh, yeah. I don't wanna be your toy. I'm gonna be your boyfriend this late. I don't care about all the nights trying to escape, 'cause I'm tired of being your sweet cheesecake. I don't care about all the nights trying to escape, 'cause I'm tired of being your sweet cheesecake. Oh.
So that was 2014 Copenhagen, and that was Tio with Cheesecake. Came 5th in semi-2 and 16th in the grand final with 43 points. Georgina, do you love a bit of cheesecake?
I do love a bit of cheesecake. Yeah, I really like the song. I was a really good one from Belarus, actually. I just thought it was really catchy. I love the performance. A bit easy on the eye as well with the men, obviously. But yeah, I just thought it was really catchy and I really liked it. I'm surprised it didn't do better than it did. I can't remember. I'm just trying to think who won that year. It must have been a tough year. But yeah, I really liked it. And yeah, it's one of my favourites, actually. I still.
Oh, it was 2014 because 2015 was in Vienna. So
Yeah.
it was Conchita that
Yeah.
won.
Well, yeah, I mean, comparison is a bit different. But yeah, no, I thought it was a really good song from Belarus and I really enjoyed it.
I don't think you could get away with calling them a boy band by any means. They were definitely in the man band category. And as for cheesecake, I don't know about cheesecake, but that was one of the cheesiest things that I've ever seen in my life.
I know, but that's why I loved it, because it was just cheese.
Yeah. It was totally 90s boy band.
Yeah, loved it.
But it was catchy, and it's still in my head now. Cheesecake.
That's what I mean, it's catchy. I think for me, I always love the catchy ones as well. And even like years down the line, when you're in Euro Club and it comes on, everyone's like, yeah, cheesecake.
Yeah, that's it. It's one that you're never going to forget. But I don't know for the right, you're not going to forget it for the right reasons, I don't think.
No.
So let's have a look who you picked as your number 2.
I love it. Love it.
That was That was 2013 from Malmo, and that was Aliona Lanskaya with Soleo, Soleo. It came 7th in semi-1 and 16th in the grand final with 48 points. Now,
Oh.
Georgina, what do you love about Soleo, Soleo?
I love that I've picked 2 already that are 16th. What's that? I just love it. It's so catchy. It's a very me Eurovision song. Like, I just absolutely loved it. And yeah, it's just so catchy. Like, even when I just love a catchy Eurovision song. Don't I? But yeah, no, I loved it. I loved performance. Another one that, you know, when it comes on a Euro club, it's one that you remember and you start dancing to. So yeah, I really like it. And that was, what was it, 2013 that year?
Yeah.
Tough year, probably.
Yeah, I think maybe all yours were a tough year, to be fair. There's a theme emerging.
Yeah, I did really. So Belarus must have had like a really good stint then, because 2013 and 2014, I quite like those.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I wondered about the performance. Why did she come out with a big giant disco ball? And that was it. The disco ball was no longer included. It was just in the background, like a big shiny egg, just lying there. It seemed like a lot of expense for not a lot of reward on their part.
Yeah, she just wanted to come out of a disco ball. But then when she came out, she was just like, you know, shaking it all about. So yeah, I suppose I don't know, I just really liked it. I quite like the staging. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It was a bit random, but yeah.
The whole thing was random.
I love the randomness.
None of it made sense. I have no idea. I've watched it loads of times. I still don't know what's going on. I like the blokes in the white floaty sort of outfits. That's quite nice. Which that's there for us, basically.
Yeah.
Well, it's not there for us, is it? I think. And I like to dress. I like to shine a little dress and shaking. But I think the dress made her look really tall. I don't know if she is really tall, but she just looked sort of elegant and really sort of tall and floaty.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's a catchy one. I do really like it.
It still gets played, so
yeah,
it's definitely a good one.
Yeah.
So let's see what you picked as your number one.
I guess I forgot it. I turned my phone off and outside my comfort zone. What should I do? It's up to you. Karma, ooh, I wish I knew. Is it gonna like it? Let me in your heart. Is it gonna like it? Is it gonna like it? Let's break the rules. Is it gonna like it? Baby, repeat my moves. Dum-da-da-dum. The universe is ours now. Okay, but if there's sneakers on and shoe, how much it's on.
So that's 2019 Tel Aviv, and that was Zena with Like It. Came 10th in semi-1 and 24th in the final with 31 points. So you broke the streak of 16th places.
I know. I really like this song as well. I actually put money on it. But I put money on it. But I just thought it was like young, fresh, a little bit of like catchiness with like the European vibe. And I liked her. I thought she had a really good voice, which showed when she went, but
it had the flipping backing, not flipping backing singers, backing singers that were flipping or dancers. And they were doing all sorts on stage. They must have been knackered at the end of that.
I know. I can't believe how bad it actually did, because I kept playing it. I remember that year I was just like, but very catchy, another catchy one. And I thought she had a good voice. So
it came 10th in semi-1, so it probably just scraped through into semi-1.
Can't believe
But that means that there was another semi with 10 more going through and the top 5. So there was only one out of the next 15 songs that
I can't believe that. It's so good.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you think?
I think it was really catchy. I really liked the staging, and I think she was robbed. I think 24th. When you see what else there was in Tel Aviv in 2019, I think definitely 24th was robbed.
Yeah, definitely.
But there was definitely people that sang worse than her, had a worse song than her, and definitely worse staging. I think if you've got people flipping around, and it did look modern and for the youth. Maybe the youth don't vote. Maybe it's just those old farts that vote. But she definitely should have done better. Definitely should have done better than 24th. She was actually robbed. I reckon probably about 15th.
Yeah.
Would have been all right for her.
16th, actually.
16th. All right, sorry. I was one out. So there we have it. That is Georgina's top 3. Now you need to tell us what you think in the comments of Georgina's picks and what you would have picked instead. It's interesting to see. But for now, we're going to say goodbye to Georgina, but she will be back later on in the alphabet. So for now, it's bye. So next we move to Belgium and we welcome Aline. Hello, Aline.
Hello, Michelle. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for doing this for us. And Aline's got Belgium. So let's start with Aline's number 3.
All we chase is shining in the moonlight. One fire, I'm gonna make moves tonight. I got a soul on fire, I'm gonna raise roofs tonight. Before the party is over, before the party is over, before the party is over, I'm gonna raise roofs tonight.
That's 2024 Malmo. And that's Musty Before the Party's Over. Came 13th in Semi 2.
Yeah.
Aline, what do you like about that one?
Almost everything. Like, I think it's such a powerful song. We know he can sing. Like, the results in Eurovision were a little bit off, but he can sing. He's such a sweet guy. I think somewhere it went wrong. I think it's maybe not powerful enough on stage, but I think it's one of the best Belgium has ever sent.
Yeah, I definitely think the staging let him down. He looked good in what he was wearing. I loved all the shininess, and I love a bit of shiny, obviously. Yeah, I loved that. I think it was the microphones that did it, because he was in a circle of microphones.
Yeah.
But he had a microphone in his hand, and it looked odd that he had a microphone in his hand with all those microphones, and they weren't fancy microphones. They were just bog standard regular microphones. I think if he'd maybe had a microphone come from the ceiling and he stood there like that with his hands, you know, sort of doing that, I think that would have been much more impactful, and he'd have been
or
in
maybe
the final.
like something with fire.
Oh yeah, fire and sparkles. Yeah. Oh yeah, we love fire and sparkles. But I think he was robbed, and he definitely should have been in the final.
Yeah.
And I think his staging let him down, which is a shame, because we know he can sing the song. We've heard him do it a lot.
And he's such a nice guy. Like, such.
Nice guys don't always win. Apart from Phil, that won me, obviously. And on that note, let's see what Aline picked as her number 2.
People always say time this is going too far, but I'm not afraid to chase my dreams. Just me and my guitar. Tell me everything will be okay before I fall. Just me and my guitar. Even a world of alone and hope can't guarantee that prize. Come on, Oslo, but I don't wanna let it go. There's so much more to life. No, we'll see. Just me and my guitar. Thank you.
And that was 2010 Oslo with Tom Dice, Me and My Guitar. Came first in semi-one, came sixth in the grand final with 143 points. Aline, what do you like about this one?
Like, it was the first time in a long time that Belgium actually did good at Eurovision, I think, or the first time I remember, because I don't know how old I was, but I was old enough to remember. And just also, I was watching it with my granddad, and he was, I think, 80 years old. And we were jumping in the couch when Belgium got 12 points. And also, that memory for me is like, it makes the song so much better. But also, like, it was simple, and it was the first good result Flanders had in a long time. So I would love to see him back at Eurovision.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, it was lovely. It's a lovely, beautiful, soft ballad.
Yeah.
That all it needed was him to stand there. I'm not a big fan of a guitar, but I think he sort of needed it because it was called Me and My Guitar, and that was all he needed.
Yeah.
I think it was just a shame he was dressed like he was going for a job interview. But the way he looks and the tone of his voice and how soft and then powerful he goes, I think it's an absolutely beautiful song.
It is.
And it came. Where did it come? It came sixth in the grand final. So that's
Yeah.
a really good result. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
It
yeah,
is.
it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And here's Aline's number one.
Listen to the sound of thunder rolling in the soul down under. Step to the step of the drum that rolls inside. And if we die tomorrow, what do we have to show? The rhythm inside is telling us we can fly tomorrow on the beautiful wind that blows. I'm gonna get that rhythm back. It's over. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up tonight. We're gonna wrap up tonight. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up tonight. Tomorrow, what do we have to show? On the beautiful wind that blows on a cosmic track, love attack. I'm gonna get that rhythm back. Thank you.
And that's 2015 Vienna. And Loic Notet with Rhythm Inside, second in semi-one, fourth in the grand final, 217 points. Aline, tell us about this one.
Oh, I just love this one, but I think it was too soon for the year it was. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he did it now, I think he
Yes.
would do even better. And also, like, he's an amazing artist. What's not to like about this song? But it was like something new we never seen before. And
Yeah.
I think also like set the mood a bit for the Belgian dark, moody, but kind of poppy songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and just slightly bonkers as well at the
Yeah.
same time. It's just sort of going, but it was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. I was there in Vienna, and you stopped and you watched it all. It was the crowd absolutely loved it and went wild when he finished. It was brilliant.
He's an amazing
And obviously,
performer.
we're claiming some of this fourth place because
I
Suri was a
know.
backing singer.
I know.
Without her, it'd have been nothing.
I don't know.
But I loved everything about this.
Yeah.
I thought the staging was mental.
Mhm.
It's like, what's going on? And I've also maybe been slightly drunk at a club on the occasion when it's come on, and I've got on the floor and I'm lay on the floor, and people are like, "Is she all right?" You know?
No, but I would also love to see him back at Eurovision, but I don't think it will ever happen.
No, I think he's there. I think he's done his Eurovision phase
Mhm.
now, and he's on to pastures new and doing his own stuff that isn't necessarily for Eurovision.
No.
He's just going his own way, and
Mhm.
that's good. That's brilliant for him to go his own way.
Yeah, it is.
I love that song. That is a brilliant selection. It's in my top 10 Eurovision of all time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm very pleased that you picked that. So that's the Lean's top 3 for Belgium. Well, we're going to say thank you very much, Aline, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. And now we move on to Bosnia. We welcome Donna. Hello, Donna.
Good evening, Michelle. Oh, it's nice to be back.
Good. It's nice to have you back. So shall we start? We'll start with your number 3 from Bosnia.
Say another word, and you will make it end. Thunder and lightning, holding hands. Let's overcome the past. Count is all around, but if we start breathing together, we can bring the rain down. Wash away our sins and carry them away. Thunder and lightning, holding hands. Let's overcome the past. Thunder and lightning. This crazy world, just you and I. Everything will end. Everyone will leave.
And that's 2010 in Oslo. And that's Vukašin Brajic with Thunder and Lightning. It came 8th in semi-1 and 17th in the grand final. Donna, what do you like about this?
Oh, well, you and me both, Michelle, I think, love a bit of rock, don't we? And it's nice
do.
to see a good, strong entry at Eurovision whenever they occur. And we're getting a few more of them in the latter years. But this was one that just sort of was out there on its own, I think, this particular year. And it's a gentle rock ballad, but he performs it so well. And it's got the quality of, for me, like Mal in 2018. And he's got such a strong vocal and a good range. It's just one of those songs that it's hard not to like if you love a bit of rock. And I personally like turning it up to 11 and having a good
There's one for you.
rock. Exactly. We've got to get a youth one in there somewhere.
I think the last 30 seconds of it are really powerful. It builds and builds and builds, and the harmonies are really absolutely first class on it.
Yeah, and it didn't need to be staged complicated, you know. Interesting choice having the guitar solo in there. You know,
I did notice that when he'd finished with the guitar, he just gently bent down and put it on the floor. And it's like, what?
Without taking his eyes off the camera.
Yeah, but nowadays, the guitar would have turned up and the guitar would have just disappeared. There'd be a little man that runs on quickly and runs off. But yeah, I'd forgotten about you have to put your own musical instrument down when you've finished with it. It's brilliant.
Yeah. And I think that was the period, wasn't it, where they had you had to have your instruments on the stage, or I can't remember whether that rule had been taken out by that point. But yeah, if you had an instrument in the orchestration, you had to bring it on. Mind you, though, we should have had a return for the orchestra at that point then, because, you know, this with an actual orchestra would have been amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Would have been.
Yeah.
What did you think of the backing singers? Did you think that they looked like they might have been off to an office party after?
Maybe they got them from an office party. Just went, you know, we need some backing singers. We'll just grab them in.
They just came in. Just looked like, they looked like they were at an office party. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a rock song. I think you should have a nice a little short miniskirt on, but, you know, quite demure. You'll be fine.
It's rock office chic.
Rock office chic. Well, there's a genre. That'll be next year, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do the A to Z of rock office chic.
This might be number one, funny.
I probably will be. I can't think of any more.
But yeah,
Oh.
it's a solid song, and one that Bosnia is not really famous for its rock stuff, so this is quite nice that it's something a bit different.
Yeah.
And it's still one that I play on my playlist today. So
Good. I'm glad. Let's have a look at your number 2.
Pitao sam neke ljude u mome kraju, gdje mi duša stanuje. Vrijeme, dane, sate, proljeće, na ljubav miriše. Rodi me u majsku zoru, kupaj me. Stroj vodi čuvam, jedan svijet čuvam te dok sam živ. Rodi me u majsku zoru, čuvam te dok sam živ.
And that's 2009 Moscow. And that's Regina with Bistra Voda. Came 3rd in semi-1 and 9th in the grand final with 106 points. Donna, tell us about this one.
oh man, this is another one that you turn up to 11. It's got such a rounded orchestral sound, and it's got a militaristic style to it, but very theatrical at the same time. So you'd almost think you were stuck in the middle of Sharp's War or something. Bit of an interesting contrast with kind of the staging and stuff. But yeah, I just really like the sound of this song and the way that the Bosnian language sounds with the rhythm of the music. Yeah, it's just something I've always liked. It's got a march time, but very childlike at the same time.
The drumming at the beginning where they kept stopping and moving reminded me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when they got the doll on the thing going like this. As soon as I saw it, I thought, there's a bit of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
It's a better song than Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. But can you imagine the juxtaposition? We get a bit of Dick Van Dyke in there.
Everyone loves a bit of Dick Van Dyke.
Hey! But yeah, I thought this was one that might not be one of many people's choices, but it's always one that's stuck in my head, and just that lovely orchestration that's there, and then a bit more guitar in it as well. And
yeah, you love a bit of rock / orchestra. You're all over it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a period of those years that just Bosnia couldn't do any wrong in my eyes.
Do you think he looks a bit like Keith Duffy?
I hadn't even thought of that. A little bit, but a blonder version.
He's very handsome, but yeah, he looks a bit like Keith Duffy, so that's nice. On that bombshell, let's move on to Donna's number 1.
Silazi sa čartakare ko mi je pjevač laka, ne klepeći na nulama. Ne silazi sa čartaka dok ti ljubav nije jaka.
Na moju omiljenu foru prevarim faunu i floru. Pokušat ću da te poljubim, a ti se pravi luda. Pokušat ću da te probudim, a ti se pravi luda.
Ne silazi sa čardaka, reko mi je pjevač laka, ne klepeći na nulama. Ne silazi sa čardaka dok ti ljubav nije jaka.
Pokušat ću da te probudim, a ti se pravi luda.
Na nulama nemoj da se praviš nama.
Pokušat ću da te probudim, a ti se pravi luda.
That's 2008 Belgrade, and Laka with Pokuja came 9th in semi-1, and believe it or not, came 10th in the grand final. Donna, there's a lot
It was
to unpack.
absolutely robbed. This is my absolute 12-pointer of that particular year. And who doesn't love a bit of bonkers? We're all known for a bit of it on this channel, aren't we?
Yeah.
I just absolutely adore this one. You couldn't get madder than a box of frogs with this. I don't know. It's such a sweet song about love and happiness, and just the whole staging is just bizarre, but I love
Yeah, do you want
it.
to go through a bit of the staging with us, Donna? Why were the brides missing?
Well, it wasn't originally that. So why they actually changed it in the final, I don't know. It always bemused me why they've changed it to brides. But I still love the washing line, though.
Yeah, why
Phil,
was Helena Bonham Carter putting a washing out?
Because what else would you want Helena Bonham Carter to do on a Eurovision stage? You know what I mean? It's like I told her to do.
Yeah, it was mad as a box of frogs. You're right, absolutely right. I've no idea what was going on, why it was going on. I don't know. I don't know. Even I don't know. I've no idea.
But it's a song that you don't necessarily need to know what's going on to enjoy it. It's just that bizarre out there, and they sing it well. It's in a character style, and there's definitely nothing else like it. So
I think you have to embrace the madness with this one because you love it. Whether you say you love it, if you go, no, you do. You love it secretly. Everybody does.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And again, I wouldn't even want to look at the lyrics for this because it's just like you want to know what's going on with the back of the washing, and they turn it around and go, "Oh, it's love."
Yeah, I know. Is that it? But you'd have thought a 30-degree wash would have got rid of that.
They're obviously not using Vanish.
Well, that's
other products may do a
them.
similar job.
I'll email them, tell them how to get rid of it. It's terrible, honestly. Their washer's not working properly.
But no, it's always been a favourite of mine since I heard it. And 10's not a bad position overall.
No. We'd love to be 10.
Absolutely. And since then he's gone on to continue to do many different singles, but never outside of Bosnia. So one day I might get to see him on tour. You never know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a bad thing.
Shocking.
Oh, let us know in the comments. Is it a bad thing? Is it not a bad thing? Would you pay money to see him do that live for an hour and a half?
Yes.
I probably would actually, to be fair. We'd go together.
Yeah, let's do it, Michelle. We'll arrange it.
So that's it. That's the end of Bosnia. And we're going to say goodbye to Donna, but we'll see her later on in the alphabet. But for now, it's bye, Donna. Right, so we've come to the last country of episode 2. And we're going to Bulgaria. Let's say hello to Brendan. Hello, Brendan.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, everyone.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yes, good, thank you.
So let's start with Brendan's number 3.
Няма граница, език и цвят. Не познава беден и богат. Seviyorum seni, sada bamboli. Io ti quiero a ti, con un devo šerif. Za te, za me, za tja. Te povićam kazama.
And that's 2012 in Baku. And that's Sophie Marinova with Love Unlimited. It came 11th in semi-1. Brendan, what do you love about that?
It's just a modern, upbeat, high tempo. It's different. It's just so catchy. Then the do re mi mi do re mi. I love it.
It is an absolute banger, absolute banger. And I thought it was. Do you know what? I didn't mind that she was on a stage on her own. I didn't think she needed anything else.
Oh no, her vocals are so strong, and she's such a presence on the stage. She just owns it. It's brilliant. So simple but effective.
I also think that the staging was probably the reason for global warming. There was so much pyro going on there. Dissipated a puff of smoke at the end.
We'll just have to suffer for another one of those. It was absolutely brilliant. And obviously, it only drew 10th for Norway. It didn't get to the final based on the tie-break rule.
Oh, was that what it was? The tie-break rule? That's really annoying. I'd really not be happy if I was there. I'd have kicked off. I'd have refused to leave till he play my song again. Oh, that's a shame. She was robbed.
Exactly that. Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely think if that was in the final, that would have been mid-table.
Oh yeah, easy. It was obviously in my top 5, but yeah, I would have definitely seen it in top 10.
Oh, what a shame. Never mind. Let's move on to number 2.
When the world shakes us, trying to take us out of line. Water so deep, how do we breathe? How do we collide? So we stay in this mess, this beautiful mess tonight. And we don't have a thing to lose, no matter what they say or do. Our love is untouchable.
That's 2017 in Kyiv. And that's Christian Kostov with Beautiful Mess. Came first in semi-2 and second in the grand final with 615 points. That was close.
Very close.
What do you think, Brendan?
It was a beautiful mess. It's just quite simply, the title's perfect. It's such a sweet song, so emotional, but it swings back and forth. It builds so well. And for a 17-year-old, what a presence on that stage. And it was so cleverly done.
Well, that's it. I think for the age of him, the emotion that he portrays in it, and just to be stood there on your own again. But it must be daunting. There was lots of things I did at 17, but standing in front of thousands of people doing that wasn't one of them. It was absolutely amazing. He sang it beautifully.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. I think it should have won. I think he was robbed. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I don't like the Portuguese winner, but
I don't think you are biased. I don't think you are biased. I think he was robbed, to be fair. And you never know. He's only 24. He can always have another go for a different country. So, you never know.
I think you're right there. I think we haven't seen the last of him.
It'd be nice if he could come back. But it sort of depends what happens. Coming second's disappointing. And do you want to go through all that again? You don't want to be a Sergei again, do you? And just keep turning up and being top 5. That'd be awful.
No, I think just with the right song coming back, I think he'd definitely win it. You just look at the type of staging with the rain effect. That was just absolutely amazing. That was like the Mons type of staging. So
yeah, and if you've got the voice, you've got the voice. That's it. You're halfway there if you've got the voice, and the other half is the staging. Yeah. So let's see who Brendan picked as his number 1. So that's 2016. Stockholm and Polly Jennifer, If Love Was a Crime, came 5th in semi-2 and 4th in the grand final with 307 points. Brendan, why do you love that?
If love is a crime, then I need to be arrested now. I absolutely love that song. It's such a memorable hook. It's so well put together, moulding the old world neo-noir with new world synths. It's just absolutely brilliant. Hell of a bop.
I can see you at the club busting out some moves to this one with everyone else.
It is one of the few songs that does get me up on my feet.
Well, there you go. That's a ringing endorsement for a song, if ever there was one. If you can get Brendan up dancing, you're a winner. And also, she looks stunning. She looked really fierce in her outfit. That was a really good outfit.
Oh, that was so well thought out, and the lights, it's so clever. Again, doing it's just, and then how the backing dancers then walk out towards the end. Absolutely brilliant.
I think the LED sort of backing dancers really looked quite dramatic with her in the middle of it, and then the backing singers to walk out at the end just doing a jig. I think that worked better than if they'd had the backing singers out doing a dance with her. I think on her own with the LED backing dancers was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. This is one of the first years Kerry watched Eurovision ever, and it's probably the reason I managed to turn Kerry into a Eurovision fan. So, it's actually brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Well, it turns out love might be a crime then. Oh, and there we have it. That's Brendan's 3 picks for Bulgaria. And this is the end of episode 2. If you haven't watched episode 1 yet, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it. And make sure you comment. Tell us if you like the songs. Tell us if you don't like the songs. Tell us what songs you'd pick. But we will see Brendan later on in the alphabet. But for now, it's bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.